Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our webinar, Wincom Technologies with Redline Communications. Rahul, please start your presentation.
Thank you, Agnisha. Hi, everyone. My name is Rahul Gulati. I'm based in Dubai and managing the Middle East business for Wincom. I've been with Wincom for 2+ years now. And for Wincom, we have the largest distributor as a broadband distributors. We are value-added distributors. And we have 250+ employees in 15 across countries. The best, we have 30+ engineers with combined experience of 450 years. We have our technical team who is certified and who is ready to support for you. We have pre-sales consulting and post-sales support, and as well as the project management team we have. We also have a presence across the globe. Moving on to the next slide, we have our headquarters based in Solon, Ohio. We have presence in Canada, Mexico, Central America, Latin America, as well as in Europe. You can see it's in Netherlands, Poland, Lithuania, Ireland, Hungary, Spain, as well as we also have a presence in Russia and Ukraine. We do also have presence in Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan. And also in part of Africa, we have our office in Kenya. Moving on to the next slide. This is our expertise. We do provide our technical solutions. You can see from the slide that we are certified, as well as we can provide you an LTE solution, wireless point-to-point and multi-point. We do have distributed antenna systems in our portfolio. We can support you on network monitoring and virtual BNGs, as well as our supporting solutions like IoT solutions, site solutions, antennas, cables, and many more. Moving on to the next slide. These are our vendors. If you see on the slide that broadband and Wi-Fi, Redline is our prime vendor, along with Redune, Freewave, Mimosa, Microtech, Cambium, Alpha, Basils. You name anything related to wireless technology communications, you will see it on our portfolio. So as I mentioned in my previous slide, that we have 80+ vendors in our kitty. So these are among those. So we do support on antennas, we do cables, we do wireless technologies. So on infrastructures, you can see, and power and surge protectors, Citel is there, Newmar is there. So these are the portfolio which Wincom does across the globe. Now, there will be some limitations as per the region wise, but we have it on our portfolio. We can try our maximum support, which we can provide from our side. In terms of our services, we are the worldwide distributor for major brands, which I've already mentioned in my previous slide. So our engineer team is cross-trained and certified across the globe, across the regions which we are supporting, and we are certified on unlicensed point-to-point, point-to-multipoint, licensed point-to-point, point-to-multipoint, and private LTE. Moving on to the next slide, please. So these are the offers, these are the services which we can provide as Wincom. We are into consulting, we are into designing, project management, distribution and technical, which is our bread and butter, and installation support, ongoing service support, and training as well. So we do have our team who can train and enable your engineers or customer engineers, and also do certifications for them. Next slide, please. I'm forwarded to Lulian for the presentation for Redline now. Thank you.
Thank you, Rahul. Good day, everybody. I am Iulian Bloranu. I'm the sales director for Redline Communications, and will present today a webinar focused on industrial grade wireless solutions for oil and gas. Redline was founded in 1999, and we have employees in more than 14 countries. Our company is listed at the Toronto Stock Exchange, and we deployed networks and projects in more than 70 countries, delivering complete solutions. Our main markets are the industrial market, focusing on oil and gas and mining, government, and the traditional market for telecom. Okay. Redline Communications values are powerful, versatile, and reliable. Going in more details regarding our focused markets, we'll talk a little bit about telecom, where our main projects are in rural connectivity, business-to-business access, and backhaul for different solutions as 3G, 4G, and different other backhaul requirements. Then we'll move to the government market, where the focus is on smart cities, defense, and video surveillance type of projects. And in the industrial market, the main focus is oil and gas and digital mine type of projects. So today webinar will focus on digital oil field and wireless oil and gas solutions. And Redline is the main provider of wireless solutions for the oil and gas market. Now, what we see as the main focus in the oil and gas market is about drilling, and the main focus is on both offshore and onshore for drilling. So we have huge networks for oil and gas for onshore, as for example, in Oman, we have a network of more than 11,000 wellheads connected. And for offshore, an example, it's for Shell Brunei, where we connect all the offshore platforms of Shell Brunei and the vessels roaming around. We offer a full LTE solution or 3GPP standard private mobile solution with a full core, a full EPC, a transport network using virtual fiber products, a mobile network with our eNode Bs, and user devices which are tested from our main providers. Here we are presenting our main solutions for a digital oil field and different assets connected via our solutions. So for example, we'll connect a drilling rig with a virtual fiber backhaul with a rapid alignment solution, which you will never realign. So after the first installation, it doesn't matter if the rig is moving, the solution will connect automatically. So you will not have that time to have an installation team coming in the field and realign before starting your services. The same, we connect all the mobile solutions like trucks and other vehicles which are roaming around the oil field with the rapid alignment systems. And we can provide a Wi-Fi access or an LTE access to all these locations. For the fixed assets, we have fixed terminals for virtual fiber, which are connected to the same network as the rapid alignment solutions. The Redline product portfolio is split in two types of products: the industrial grade products, where you can see the base stations, the fixed wireless subscribers, the nomadic rapid alignment solutions. Our POEs and accessories which are all industrial grade, and even the POE it's ATEX Zone 2 rated, and our mobile UEs and mobile routers. I will not go in details into the commercial line of products, and we have a full suite of software to support both our virtual fiber products and LTE products. Regarding the services, we provide a full suite of services starting from consulting, designing, deploying, and managing a network. And we also enable our partners and customers to do the same services as us. So we have a program to enable all the past partners and customers which are willing to take this route to provide the same services as Redline. For the LTE solutions, we cover all the bands which we see in the industrial wireless private networks, uh, and the bands are listed here. If another band is available for an industrial network, we are open to develop that band. Yeah, and for the virtual fiber, we cover the UHF band from 470 megahertz up to 698 megahertz. Then in 2 gigahertz, we cover with two SKUs the band from 2.0 to 2.3 gigahertz, then from 2.3 to 2.7 gigahertz. In 3 gigahertz, we have a SKU from 3.3 to 3.8 gigahertz. And for the unlicensed 5 gigahertz, we support from 4.9 up to 5.875 gigahertz. So our architecture is focused for offering different solutions with our portfolio. So for virtual fiber, the main solutions will be the digital oil field, drilling connectivity, analytics, high resolution cameras, and connecting the eNode Bs. While for the LTE solution, the main connections will be for machine to machine, for IoT, for sensors, and for devices. Regarding our industrial LTE solution, it's a standard 3GPP based LTE. So everything is fully standard. The family of products is called RDL 6000. And we have a FlexCore EPC. In the same time, we have a FLEXTALK server, which can be used with specific terminals for such applications, and mainly we use the Sonim terminals. The FlexTalk server can be installed either on cloud or can be hosted by a partner or directly by the end customer. Then we'll talk about the main solutions we see deployed in the oil and gas field. So our main solution is called virtual fiber, and the main product is called RDL 3000, where we have a base station which connects different type of terminals. The first terminal you see here is the enterprise one. This is mainly for commercial applications. Then we have the rapid alignment solutions, which are connecting moving assets. The first one you see, it's a land vehicle type of terminal, and that has movable parts with an industrial military grade motor. And the second one, it's an intelligent antenna having inside, in fact, 10 blades, even if it looks like an Omni. Then we have our security grade terminals, which are ELLIPSE and Edge. These are FIPS 140-2 certified for military security grade applications. Then we have the Connect family of products, which is designed specifically for oil and gas. And these products are coming also with a ATEX Zone 2 certification. And also it has indoor terminals supporting different serial ports in order to connect with legacy RTUs. And the last product here is the Endurance, which is our hazardous zone 1 terminal. Okay. Main benefits of virtual fiber are that the temperature range supported is from -40 degrees up to 75 degrees Celsius. The frequency range supported is from 450 megahertz up to 6 gigahertz. The security rate for these terminals can be up to FIPS 140-2. And we offer the AES 128 and AES 256 encryption for free with all the terminals. And Connect and Endurance terminals can have security and also certifications for ATEX Zone 1 and ATEX Zone 2, depending on the request of the customer. Then we'll go into details of each of these solutions. We'll start with the sector controller. So our technology, it's an OFDM 2x2 MIMO. The frequencies are listed here exactly as presented earlier. We support modulation starting with BPSK 1x2 up to 256 QAM 7x8. And we support very small channels starting with 0.875, 1.25 up to 20 megahertz with this product, which is unique for Redline, as we have a very powerful and very clean radio. We can go in these very narrow channels. And this is a huge advantage where you have interferences or you do not have a spectrum allocated from the TRA in that country, which allows you to use larger channels. So we deploy national-wide networks with base stations having only 0.75 megahertz type of channel. The radios are very light. The weight is around 2.7 kilos, and it is mounted directly on the back of the sector antenna, and you do not need another mount for the radio. So it will be a very clean installation. And the power consumption is less than 70 watts when you have a fully loaded base station. So we deploy a lot of networks with solar power for the oil and gas market. So we have in one of the networks, we have more than 7,000 wellheads connected, all solar panels. Then we'll discuss about the remote terminals, specifically the ones for oil and gas. This is the Connect family of products. And the first one is the Connect OW, which is the one with the integrated antenna, and Connect OWER, which is the one with external antenna, and it can connect antennas from 2 foot up to 8 foot. So we can reach very long distances. The specifications are exactly the same as for the base station. And all these terminals have the ATEX Zone 2 certification. There are 3 certifications available over the globe. We have all 3 certifications. The second product here is Connect OWS, which has also serial ports for legacy RTUs to be connected. And we have the third product, Connect IWS, which has an indoor unit and the radio is included in the indoor unit and only the antenna is connected outside. This is for legacy fields where you are not allowed to put a radio outside the cabinet. So we developed this product specifically for these oil and gas fields where you are not allowed to put your radio outside the cabinet. We have also our industrial DC DCPoE, which can have an input from 10 up to 60 VDC. And this is also ATEX Zone 2 rated for the all three certifications required over the globe. And the temperature range is the same as for all our industrial products, from minus 40 degrees Celsius up to 75 degrees Celsius. Now we'll present the rapid alignment systems. And all these systems are a zero-touch type of installation after the first deployment. So you'll configure the radio and the base stations and the network only once when you deploy the network first. After that, there is no request for optimization or for other parameters to be introduced in the configurations of the radio or of the network. The first product is called RAS Elite. This is has inside a smart antenna with 10 blades. So it will scan and it will connect to the best available base station and it will transmit and get a signal only from the direction of the base station. All our products are IP67 and all the rapid alignment system and the base stations have a GPS included. The second product is called RAS Land Vehicle, and it is a motorized version. The same has a GPS included, and this is a military grade motor. The advantage is that will support all the frequencies, even the lower band frequencies, while the one with a smart antenna will not be able to go in lower frequencies as you'll need a bigger and bulkier antenna, which will not make sense to be developed for such a solution. And of course, having a directional antenna, it will cover a bigger range. Okay. The third rapid alignment system we'll present is called RAS-EXTEND Marine. This is a solution developed for connecting vessels or marine rigs. And it has a 2-foot antenna and it can cover quite long ranges. Usually the radius of coverage which is requested by our customers, it's around 30 kilometers. But we have also solutions where we cover for military type of deployments, even up to 100 kilometers from offshore with this solution. This has some unique capabilities. So it will have 2 GPSs in order to tackle issues as pitch and roll, which we meet in this marine environment. And also it has a network topology awareness. So after losing your initial base station due to a threshold which you set for disconnecting, the rapid alignment system will not scan the full range of frequencies and directions. We'll just start the scan and it will direct in the direction of the best base station, which is included already in a map known by the radio. So this is a very unique solution from Redline. Regarding our services, as explained earlier, we offer a full set of services starting consultation before designing a network, then full design capabilities, full deployment capabilities, including certification training, and 24/7 support, and even remote support, and let's say capabilities of having a remote knock if necessary. And in the same time, we enable our partners like Wincom to have available the same services from their side for our products. So this was the full presentation we had for today, and we'll open for questions. Agnieszka, can you help with the questions? As I cannot see them.
Yes, but I don't think there are any questions because I can't see also. Maybe if someone has a question, please raise your hand. Okay, Julian, I don't see any questions, so thank you very much for your presentation. Oh, wait a minute. We have one.
Perfect.
Do you have unlicensed radios for P2MP use?
Yes, of course. All these radios presented come also in the unlicensed frequencies, either for 2 GHz unlicensed or 5 GHz unlicensed frequencies, point to multipoint and point to point.
Could you share the modulation table for the enterprise solution?
It is the same table as for the industrial grade solution. So in the presentation, we share the modulation table for the base station, and the commercial grade enterprise solution has exactly the same modulations.
In few days, we will send you a recording of this webinar, so you can check everything once again, of course, and contact us. Julian, there's one more question. Can you see it on chat?
No, I don't know why. No, I cannot see it. Can you please?
Yes, regarding...
Okay, I've seen it right now.
Yeah, okay.
Regarding the RAS-EXTEND Marine, it is always connected to the 4G network. So the RAS-EXTEND Marine is not a 4G solution. It's a virtual fiber solution. This is very important to understand. So this doesn't connect to a 4G network. It connects to a virtual fiber network, which is not only connected on land, it can be connected on all your platforms, and you will have a coverage depending of the height of your platform or the height of the towers onshore, way bigger than let's say a 4G solution. The CPE of the rapid alignment system, it's way more powerful. You will have a huge uplink compared with the 4G type of network, even for long ranges. If you have more questions regarding this, we can also set one-on-one presentations for each product and each solution, and we can help you to design your required network. Okay.
We have another 2 questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please read it? Sorry, it's hard to open it.
Yeah, it's from James asking, what about the planning tool and generic and proprietary?
Okay, so we have 2 solutions. One is the virtual fiber, which is a proprietary solution, and we have the 4G solution, which is a fully standard 3GPP solution. And each solution tackles different requests and issues in the oil and gas field. So there is no silver bullet that, let's say, a standard solution will be able to help with all the requests, or a proprietary solution will be able to help with all the requests. So we offer both solutions, and together we'll decide which is the best for the application needed and the design requested by the customer.
Perfect. And there's another question from Sheena asking, can these radios work perfectly in Africa continent?
Yes, of course. We have huge deployments all over Africa for customers like Shell, Chevron, Total, Sasol. We have deployed networks almost for all the oil and gas companies.
All right, that's about it. Any more questions? Anyone want to ask any more questions?
If not, you can send your questions to our email addresses, which you see here, or directly reply to the invite we had for the webinar.
Yes, yes, and in few days you will get an email from me, and with recordings and emails to Julian and Rahul as well. So I think that we can stay in touch. Thank you, Julian, very much, and Rahul, thank you. And thank you all for attending. I hope you like a lot, and goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Agnisha. Thank you, everyone.